Good morning, New York Yankee fans. How's everybody doing on a beautiful, beautiful Sunday afternoon right here in New York City? Thanks for joining us. The chat is filling up already. We really appreciate it. What are you guys doing today? What are you guys having for breakfast? What do you guys have planned for today? And I hope a small part of today you will be joining us, Evan and myself, with a live play-by-play today starting at around 2 p.m. with the New York Yankees on the final game of the three-game series against the Cardinals. And hopefully it's going to be a good, proud one for us as we move along. So there's a lot going on. From here, we go to Tampa Bay, and then we have that really, really, really good live play-by-play on Wednesday night with special guest star former Major League player Jason Michaels will be our Paul O'Neill on Wednesday night, and he will be answering questions. He will tell the truth of what's going on. You may have a different perspective on Aaron Boone after Jason Michaels talks to each and every one of us. If you didn't catch the Jason Michaels interview a couple of days ago, I strongly urge you to go on. It's about an hour's interview. He gave a lot of insight to the way baseball teams run and all kinds of good stuff. So let me give you an update then for today. So obviously we have the show right now, and then from there we're going to take a break and wait till about 2:00. And Evan and I will come on with the live play-by-play for everyone. And then after that, we will let you know. It might be a post-game right after the game, or we might take a break and then come back at around 9 p.m. tonight. We will let you know at 2:00. We will post the lineups, obviously, before 2:00. Even if we're not on, you will definitely get the lineups. Kudos to Trent Grissom and Ben Rice last night. I surely hope they're both in the lineup. It would be a crusher if they're not after that performance. So I really don't want to. I don't want to talk negative. I want to go forward in everything here. So remember, everyone, please. After the numbers, I took a look. They went up again. Everybody that's viewing the show that's not subscribed, it's up to 40%. And that's a lot of people. Even if half of you come across and just subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Remember what we have going here. Our 500 subscription. We're going to be doing a 3-part giveaway with trivia questions. Going to go down the line. The third place winner is going to win $25. The second place winner is going to win $50. And the first place winner is going to win $100. Let's get this as soon as possible. The money's growing out of our pockets here, guys. You can have a nice, crisp $100 bill right in your account immediately from Venmo or Zelle or Apple Pay. I really like Zelle, actually, or Venmo. They are the best, the easiest. And from the time we finish that show that night, boom, in 2 minutes you'll have it. So come on, guys. We really, we're rah-rahing everyone. We want to make everything better here. And just move forward. So please subscribe to the channel. It's real important. Again, I want to give a shout out and a thank you to Ken the Ugly Truth for letting Evan and myself do the play-by-play today at 2 p.m. Actually, we'll start at 2:15. So we'll be on between 2 and 2:10. And it'll be a long day. So please give Evan some love. This is his second game. And when he has another partner on Wednesday night, obviously, will be his third broadcast here with the former Major League player, as I said, Jason Michaels. So there's a lot to cover, everyone. And why not cover with our play-by-play man, our co-host in the morning, Mr. Evan. Good morning, Evan. How's it going?
Good morning, Joe. Good morning, everyone.
You know he's serious. He's got the pen in his hand already. Here we go. So tell us what's on your mind. What are you looking for? And are you looking forward to giving all of our great viewers, great fans here on NY Yankee Mania a moment?
Yeah, I'm really excited to do the play-by-play again. The series, it's been kind of an up and down series, but I think we've played well. We've got 2 wins. Let's hope that they can win again today. Obviously, doing the play-by-play again today with Joe. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's fun to not only call games for the Yankees, but to analyze different teams as well. And we're analyzing the St. Louis Cardinals, who are a young team and a growing team, but I think it's fun to kind of compare where the Yankees are and where the other teams stand as well. So, and it's always fun looking at the matchups and bringing the excitement and the energy to the stream as always. But Joe, I can't thank you enough for having Jason Michaels come on the stream on Wednesday to do the play-by-play with us. I think it's really cool, and for him to do that, and it's really cool for you and for Nathan to have these great connections. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to asking him a couple of questions, and I know the chat is too. So I think that's awesome.
Let's go to Richard here. Richard, who's been a big rah-rah fan of ours now for a while. This podcast business for you is like a guy starting out in the minor leagues, but no doubt you have become a major league. You have become a major league of very fast. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Bill. Richard, that's very nice of you. Really, really cool. And I know he did another comment. Joe, for you just retiring, this podcast business is new. You're a minor leaguer, and make no mistake, you like a minor leaguer, but make no mistake, you will make the major leagues very fast. This show will explode. Wow, Richard, you have made my morning here, guy. Thank you so much, Richard. And I hope you'll join us for the play-by-play a little bit later on. And one of these days, Richard, we got to get you on here. I really would love you to give your talk and everything, and maybe we work something out for the post-game show later or sometime during the week. We would love to have you. FJ, the win was great, but does Max Fried need to go to the IL? I don't think so. I just think they are working with they are working. Matt Blake is working with him right now to actually do another a pitch and to I guess to overcome that blister problem. So I think that's what's going on. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But it's just one of those things. He's in a bad arm syndrome right now. Something's not right. I mean, I don't know if it's the if it's exhaustion, it's the pimple, it's for having all kinds of things going on. I have no idea, but the one thing I do know is that he's a gamer, and that's it. We just want to we want him to get right. That's the main thing right now. Let's get him right, and then we'll see how he's doing. What I like to do and get out of the way is the scoreboard from last night in case anybody missed it. Let's see. We have the Cubs 3, the Pirates 1, the Blue Jays all over Texas 14-2. The Nationals beat the Phillies 2-0. The Red Sox over the Marlins 7-5. The Mets beat the Mariners 3-1. The Brewers beat the Reds 6-5 to win their 14th straight game. They are on fire. Atlanta Braves 10 and the Guardians 1. Another big help for the Yankees. The Yankees are now 2.5 games ahead in the last and final wild card. The Astros beat the Orioles 5-4, the final in 12. The Kansas City Royals 6 and the White Sox 2. The Tigers beat the Twins 8-5. And, of course, the New York Yankees beat the Cardinals 12-8. The Colorado Rockies came back and beat the Diamondbacks 10-7. Tampa Bay came back and beat the Giants 2-1. The Dodgers beat the Padres 6-0. And the Athletics beat the Angels 7-2. So that is the scoreboard for last night. Hopefully, we will have a great recap today. So we're looking forward to that. And also, everyone, as I said, please subscribe to the channel. As you can see, a lot of things are going on. We're doing live play-by-play. We have a tremendous guest. We have a lot of things going on as we speak. But for a minute, everyone, hey, fans, if you're looking for some great sports gear, well, don't look any further. Go to Alpha Sports at 6202 20th Avenue in Brooklyn for the finest selection in Calvin Klein, Adidas, Puma, and much more. When you go in there, just ask for Mike and also tell them that Yankee Mania sent you. And you can call Mike at 718-232-5813. That's 232-5813. Most important, you don't have to live in Brooklyn, Manhattan, or anything like that. Visit their incredibly good website at amosports.com. That's amosports.com. And remember, tell them that Yankee Mania sent you. So we got some business out of the way, guys. And let's bring back Evan.
Yeah,
hopefully everything is cool.
Yeah, my power went out for a second there.
Oh, wow. We don't want that later.
Nope.
Let's see. We'll go to Richard. Let's go to Ken. Good morning, Ken. How you doing? How's it going? Packing the car and getting ready to travel back to the beach. That way, Ken. You enjoy yourself. Remember to give Mom a big hug. And of course, you're going to return there as much as possible because a mom is a mom, baby. Never, ever forget that, as we know. Let's see. Back to Richard. Joe, you're a little younger than myself. You seem like such a great Yankee. You've seen such great Yankee players, but I've seen them also. And trust me, they can't compare with the guys of the 50s and the 60s. I'll explain. I would love for you to explain, Richard. That would be great. That would be absolutely tremendous from you. I really appreciate it. Grog says, hey, good morning, big guy. Just skip a max start. Well, that might be possible. That might be possible because the Yankees kind of play every day. They get a very, very rare day off. So let's see if they're going to do that. I don't think they will because I don't think the urgency is there for it. And especially if they came back and they won the game last night, I don't see it happening. I really don't. Evan, do you think that they possibly will skip Fried for one day, for one start?
I mean, I wouldn't mind if they did, but I just don't see them doing that because I don't know who they would start in place of Fried. And I think they would really want to get Fried through this, whatever he's going through. And it might not be the blister anymore. It might just be something's off with his command or something's going on. But I think whatever it is, I think he'll figure it out. He'll fix it, and he'll be okay. So I don't think he needs to skip a start.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, awesome. I don't think it either. My one basic main example, Mickey Mantle compared with Aaron Judge. Mantle hit just as far, ran faster, covered center field, feels like a bird, bunted over, stole bases. Do I need to say more? He was a complete ball player. Richard, I didn't see too much of Mantle, obviously in his prime. I really didn't see it. I saw it at the end of his career. And as everybody knows, my first game that my dad ever took me to was the Mickey Mantle retirement. It was a doubleheader against the White Sox. And one thing I can tell you, every time he stepped to the plate, there was just a different feel. It was like the sky was just magic. I can't explain it because you have to feel it. But when Mickey Mantle came up, it was like it was God. Like it was so different. It's like you're not watching a game, you're watching a masterpiece. And it's hard to explain, but if you guys went through it, you'll understand what I'm saying. He just stepped up to the plate and it was just magical. It was magical. Mickey Mantle, I would have loved to seen in his prime, but that also means I'd be really, really old, and I don't want to get too old too fast. You know what I mean? I want to still be the youth like Evan. That's what we want, right, Evan?
Yep, you're definitely one of us, Joe.
Well, thank you. I hope so. Miguel, good morning. Hey, Joe, I'm hearing that Billy didn't play last night because of illness and Stanton hasn't played because he's recovering from playing the field. Can you confirm this? Yes, 100%. Belly had a belly ache and just wasn't feeling himself. And Stanton was a little sore from playing a couple of games in the outfield. You got to expect it because Stanton is a muscle-bound man. And the problem with him is if he even turns wrong, he's going to get a groin pull, and we don't want that. We definitely don't want that.
And how surprised were you last night with the amount of runs that we scored? I mean, were you surprised at all? Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, well, look, I mean, between Grissom and Rice and some of Judge, what were they? 11 for 14 with a lot of RBIs.
Yeah.
So that definitely helped. Matt Blake has been adjusting Fried's pitch grip. Part of the tweaks are to help prevent the blister issue, which would change his break points. That's great. But I think a lot of people be asking, does he have to do that now? Well, obviously, if he would have had the blisters early in the year, he would have done that. So there's never a good or right time or wrong time. The man is helping our ace right now to come back and pitch well. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Nothing. Ali, how are you doing? Good morning, Joe. Ryan McMahon hit his first home run with the Yankees. Well, I had mentioned once he hits that first one, look out. And I have a feel. I keep saying it, just like I had the feeling about Rice last night. McMahon is going to have a big series against the Red Sox. No so. Rhyme to reason. I'm telling you, he's going to have a huge series. And it's just coming over to me. So
when Joe talks, you got to listen.
Yeah. What was that?
When Joe talks, we got to listen. He knows everything.
Well, I don't know if I know everything. If I knew everything, you and I would share the jackpot of the Powerball, which is what, $625 million right now. So, but no, but and I appreciate the compliment, Evan. But so a little bit later on, we will be doing the play-by-play. So what are you looking for, Evan, in this game? What would you like to see? What do you think of Warren? Give us your pre-game analysis before you call this game.
Yeah, I want to see if the Yankees stick to a similar lineup as they did the past couple of games. Maybe with continuing with staying with Dominguez, maybe in left field. Do they have Stanton play the field today? And most likely Bellinger will be back, so we won't see Caballero, who's been a nice piece off the bench for us, I think. As far as Will Warren goes, I think he'll do a good job today. I think he'll give us 5 innings, and he really needs to command his fastball, and he needs to locate his off-speed stuff and once he does that, I think he'll be okay. Against the Cardinals, I don't know if I love the matchup, but I think he'll do a good job of battling through this game. And I want to see how Aaron Boone utilizes the bullpen because he utilized them a couple of different ways the past couple of games. He used Devin Williams last night, which obviously we don't want to see in a close game, but I want to see if he can kind of extend out these relievers a little bit more. Maybe if someone goes about 8 or 9 pitches in one inning, can he allow them to go another batter, or does he just take them out and go with the matchup like he usually does? So, but I'm
Do
looking
you
forward
think
to it.
they'll go to Bendar for an inning again, or do you think?
I think they
Uh,
should if it's
what-
necessary. I don't know why they put him in last night in a 12-8 game with 2 outs. That was kind of confusing, but we'll see what happens.
well, I guess they didn't they didn't trust what's his name, Leiter
Lighter,
Jr.
yeah,
to finish the game. So listen, they need every win, and we all know that. So that would be that is something that I understand, but I have a feeling that you'll see the bullpen because remember, everyone, I believe the Yankees are off tomorrow night. So by them being off tomorrow night would be
yeah,
a big advantage for the whole bullpen to come in and hopefully save the game. So, but I'd be very very upset and just down outright, really pissed if Ben Rice isn't in there, if Grissom isn't in there. I know more than likely Bellinger's going to be in there. Stanton, somehow they got to squeeze him into this lineup, but these guys got to play. They got to
yeah.
play.
Let's go for the sweep. Gotta get
Yeah,
the sweep today.
that sounds nice, and that would be nice, especially if the Guardians lose again, and we can and we can go up 3.5 games. That would be awesome. That really really would be awesome. So,
Mhm.
some thoughts. First of all, getting off the topic a little bit. I know you were at the Jet Giant game last night, so
Yeah.
what I know it's exhibition and everything, but what did you come out with? Any positive notes for any Giant fans out there? Any positive notes for Jet fans out there? What do you see? What did you see?
Yeah, thanks for the question. As far as the game last night between the Giants and the Jets, it's funny because I think the Jets have a lot of talent on their roster. It's just some of their depth could be a little bit of a little bit worrisome going into the year, but overall, I think they'll be a good team. They have a good defense. They have a good defensive line. They have a good offensive line too. So I think they're able to run the ball. Their starters only played about a quarter. So I think they want to see Justin Fields throw the ball with more accuracy, set up more screen passes, and definitely use his legs a lot. As far as the Giants go, and I really like what I saw last night. Russell Wilson played about a quarter. He had about a 60-yard pass, almost reaching the end zone, but the Giants scored on that drive anyway. I really like what I saw from Jackson Dart, who's the rookie quarterback. Obviously, he's not going to play this year because Russell Wilson is the starter. But I like what I saw from him. I thought he read the field well. He got out of the pocket. He was able to move his legs, and he did a good job with playmaking too. And he had a touchdown pass and a rushing touchdown as well. So I like what I saw from him. And overall, it was a fun game. It's always fun seeing the Jets against the Giants, even if it's preseason.
Mm-hmm. Do you see that? I mean, listen, always the Giants and Jets have great hopes in the beginning. Do you see
Mm.
anything different this year, or do you think that it's a smokescreen and it's going to be the same old thing, all the time?
Yeah, no, I think they're really starting to build a program. I think they have a good head coach. But overall, I think it takes time, of course. So if they don't see results in the beginning, then I think they'll definitely see them later on. I think they're doing a good job of building from the offensive line and defensive line out. So obviously, when you do that, I think you can see success. But overall, it's going to come down to the coaching.
Oh yeah, no question about it. But the Jets are the Jets and the Giants are the Giants. One
Yeah,
way or the other, they're in first place on
hey,
opening day. But then after that, who knows? So
there's always hope, and then it never aspires to be what we want it to be. So
yeah. I did want to mention something, and I'm not calling anybody out or anything, but in strolling and looking at all the comments, which is wonderful that you guys not only talk to us but to each other. But remember, everyone, when you're making comments, let everybody make the comments that they want, as long as it's not hurtful to the content, that's not hurtful for each other. If you want to speak your mind of what you're talking about and get your point across, don't ask somebody to either stop what they're saying. If it's in line with what they're talking about, let them do it, because they bring good content to the chat, and they bring good content to us. So again, it's not a diss on anyone or what anybody said, but that's what the beauty of our chat. Everybody, 99% are very, very humble, and they know what they're talking about. Yankee fans are very, very smart fans. They're passionate, and they get mad, they get angry, and I'm the first one online. So if somebody's bringing up a good point, whatever it is, old time baseball, new time baseball, let them talk. There's no problem about it. And you might like the content. If you don't look at it. But I'm not going to call anybody out to stop writing something that they believe in. As long as it's not a cursing words or it's not something that's attacking anybody, let them do it. That's what it's all about. It's chat for the fans. The show is yours, guys. It's all yours. We're here just to guide everything and make you guys feel good. So keep that in mind. As long as, like I said, and you're going to learn things, a lot of good things from different people that's on the chat. Never forget that. I know I have. They have said things to me that I have changed some certain stuff on the show. I have learned things I never knew, whatever, either by the Yankees or some other teams. So let's do it, guys. Don't be afraid to write. Really, I love it. And you guys in the chat should love it. And respect each other, and we'll and this show will flourish. And I just appreciate each and every one of you. So if you're not feeling well, let us know about it. Whatever's on your mind, you're cooking something good, let's hear about it. It's all important to us.
mm-hmm.
You're going to go see your grandkids that you haven't seen in 5 years. I want to know about it. That's awesome. Let's go. Let's do it. You go to Italy, you go to Spain, you go to Florida, wherever you're going. It's something that you don't do every day. I don't mind. I love hearing stories like that. And that is great. That's what this site is all about. Family, friends, meeting people. The one thing that I would love, and I'm looking forward to, Evan, is meeting our chat people.
Yep.
It's gotta be. It's a first. It would be so terrific, either at a Yankee game or at a site, like the Yogi Berra get together at the museum, or wherever, spring training. That is our next goal, because we're building out a really foundation of friends and family here. And that's what you guys are. You all know that. So I just wanted to let you know, everybody's a captain. Everybody's an Aaron Judge on this show. Everybody. There's not one person that is better or worse off than anybody else. You're all number one in my book.
Yep. Well said.
So and I know Evan that a lot of people are going to be joining you today, joining us for the play-by-play, and
Awesome.
I'm putting pressure on you, but I'm just letting you know that these people here are rooting for you. I
Thank you.
am the number one fan. I
Thank
am
you.
rooting for you. So is Jason Michaels, because he's probably going to be listening. And I don't, again, no pressure. He just the little bit he's heard about you, he's very impressed. I can tell you that. Now, speaking of him being impressed, and he better have some information for us, because I already see him smiling, and he's late to the broadcast, but that's okay. He can do it because he's the master of info. And you know who that is? The Big J. There he is. The Big J. What's up?
So
I'm still getting up from yesterday.
Still getting up. Did you party with Nitin? You must have partied with Nitin.
No, I didn't. I didn't party. Yesterday I was doing exercises, and my knee is a little bit sore.
Oh, I hope you feel better. I thought you were doing exercises. Maybe you could give us a pose, like Hulk Hogan, rest in peace. You know
No,
what I mean?
I there's a lot of people at the local gym in Equinox that can do that. I'm not one of them.
Yeah, well. So listen, let's talk good for a change. Tell me about this Yankee game last night. What did you get out of it? What did you like? What you didn't like? And most importantly, who do you want to see in the lineup today? Good morning, Joseph.
What I didn't like Max Fried pitching. The way he was pitching was I don't know what he's doing, what he needs to fix, but I would like to, and I would like them to try to find out what's the wrong, and I didn't like the fact that they had to go to Bednar yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I would have preferred him get the day off. Yeah. But overall, it was a good game. The offense came through. Ben Rice, I liked what I saw from Ben Rice and Trent Grisham.
Yeah, Grissom, you wanted them up 10 times yesterday.
Yeah, and Judge had 2 hits with a home run.
Let's give Jonathan some love. How about Real Bill says, Jonathan, thumbs up, the man, the legend, the cool dude. Whoa, with the glasses and everything. Oh, Jonathan, go get your black glass. Go get those dark glasses, my man. Hey, you see the love you have here, Jonathan?
Right there.
And you think you're not loved. You think you're not loved over here. You are a legend in your own way. Yeah. Come on, man.
We give you the spotlight.
We give you the spotlight.
I'm already underneath the sun.
I'm telling you, you are a silent killer. That's what you are. You're a silent killer.
Silent killer.
My NY Yankee Mania, and we appreciate and we love you a lot, there, Jonathan. You just keep doing what you're doing.
As you know, next week I'll be on vacation, so I probably won't be around next week.
Oh, I don't know how we're going to survive.
Master of information? Oh, no.
Oh, no. Good thing it's not trade deadline time.
I told you that next week I'm on vacation.
Yeah, no, I know. And we appreciate it. What is your last day to be on the air with us?
I'm leaving on the 26th, so Monday will be the last day before vacation.
Okay, so then we have a special show on Monday because there's no game, so we'll dissect the Tampa Bay series. And Jonathan, I hope you give us a few minutes before you pack up and you move away.
I'm not moving away. I'm going away for 6 days.
That's okay. As far as I'm concerned, that's moving away.
Yeah,
You're not where you are, my man.
I'm not going to Australia. That would be a longer than 6 day vacation.
Well, of course, all of us here wish you a great trip and a fun trip.
Thank
and we really appreciate it, and you relax. And I hope once in a while you can, at least on a tape version, you can watch a couple of the shows. Richard said in Italy they had a stadium in Rome called the Colosseum. Of course, major tourist attractions because of the history. To me, is like Yankee Stadium. Yep, I agree with you, Richard. I've been to the Coliseum maybe three times. I'm sorry, 3 times. One time I went to Italy and they didn't go to Rome.
to Italy. I would love to go to Italy and Spain.
You've got to go, man. You've got to go to Rome. You got to go to Milan. You got to go to all the places, man. You have to go see it. And then at the end, you go to Sicily, and it's nothing. It's just breathtaking. It really is. There's nothing like it. Everybody treats you with the utmost respect. You walk around, people are selling everything on the carts, and they're all fresh and all good, and they have all kinds of parades in the nighttime, just like like Disney World. At the end, they end the night with the it's a small world after all. Well, they do the same thing a lot of times in Sicily. So, as a matter of fact, right now there's big feasts going on. There's a big feast in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, called St. Rosalie. And a lot of the major TV and radio stations go there. They play their music. They have concerts. They have all kinds of things for the kids. So if you're in Brooklyn at all, anyone out there, go check out the St. Rosalie Feast. It should be on for at least another week. Actually, another 10 days, actually. And then you got the big one, the San Gennaro Feast in Manhattan. That will be the beginning of September. That usually goes about 12 to 13 days. So there's a lot of things to do in the metropolitan area, everyone who's ever here. So if you're watching us from California, whatever, and you decide to take a trip to New York, now would be a great time. There's a lot of things going on.
Joe?
Yes, sir.
I think Sweet Pete in the chat might be causing some trouble.
Who's it? Oh. All right. We could take care of that. There we go. And it's taken care of. Thank you. Also, and I appreciate that, guys. When you see something like that, let me know immediately. I really appreciate it. But anyway, Jonathan is the show. He's got a show. He's Howard Cosell. This is Howard Cosell speaking of sports.
I don't compare. Just because I'm on here, I don't compare to myself with anybody on TV. I'm not any of those guys.
Yeah, of course. What do you call? Richard has a good statement. Joe, I'm saying they never should have torn down the original Yankee Stadium. I agree. And I didn't even like the remodeling. I love the remodeling because I have so many special memories in there, Richard. That's the only reason. It would have been the biggest touring attraction in New York. Yes. But you know what, Richard? It had no modern day stuff for them. There were the modern boxes. You had those poles in every section. People complained left and right. People would sit behind that, and 3 seats would be blocked. So there was a lot of, it was gorgeous. It was beautiful. It was 74,000 at one time, but it was just too much.
I think the other problem, it would also be too much. The renovation would have been way too much, and the maintenance would be way too much. That's another reason why they turned it down. They tore it down.
Did they have the bleachers in the old stadium?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they had the left center field. Take a look at some video, Aaron. You could go on in YouTube. Just go Old Yankee Stadium highlights or a tour.
Did you ever go into the old stadium?
No.
No.
I've seen it online though.
It wasn't even a thought.
I wish they still. I wish I could have the chance to visit it. But
Yeah, I used to from for 4 years. I used to buy for my cousin was a season ticket holder, and for the last 4 years, I always bought tickets from her.
Yeah,
But I went to many. I went to many games before then, including 3 games in the '98 and '99 World Series.
yeah, that was off. The thing with the old Yankee Stadium, the one that they tore down in 2008, again, like the memories that I had, the no hitters that I saw, the World Series that they won, and then just being there with special people like your dad, your cousins from Italy, your wife, your girlfriend. It's such a memory, and I did tours there, so I knew Yankee Stadium like the back of my hand, and I still do. I could still go. If it was built, and I told that. I remember I told the story. I'm not sure if everybody heard it, but when they closed it down for good, I took a run over there, and I knew quite a few people, obviously doing the tours, and I asked them if I could take one walk alone, just myself, and I'm telling you guys and everybody in the chat, I went to every nook and cranny. I went all over the main level boxes, the field boxes, the loge, the upper deck. I went to all the concession stands. I went into the Yankee tunnel. I went to the locker rooms. I went because these are all the things. The press room, and they were starting to take everything, and people were bringing it to the new Yankee Stadium. It was amazing. And then you saw what was underground by the Yankee dugout. They had other like concession people on the side. They had the old Yankee Stadium, the old Yankee Yes Studio, in on the bottom level. When you went inside, you went down about 10 stairs. You walk in and you just keep walking. You never know who you're going to run into. Paul O'Neill walking around with a bat, Bernie Williams walking around, and it was just Tino Martinez, Joe Torre. This one that's built is a cathedral. It's a combination of all the Yankee championships, what they've accomplished, and they put that all into a cathedral. But the other Yankee stadiums were Yankee Stadium. This is Yankee Stadium of a masterpiece. That's what this one. That's what I call this one. It's like the Mona Lisa. I'll put it that way. That's what this is. Now, if you don't think it's a real stadium they're making it more fan friendly. They're doing a lot more for the kids. They had nothing for the kids in the beginning. And that was a pet peeve that people were getting upset about. The Mets, they put a lot of kids stuff. You could throw the baseball, you dunk into water, you're doing this, how fast you can throw a pitch, you can
a home
run a
run
little
challenge.
bit. Yankees didn't do any of that. And now they're doing it. And they have special places. So Yankee Stadium, hey, look, it's already old. It's already old already. Time for a new stadium. Yeah, they haven't paid this one off yet. But I'm just saying, like the memories of the Yankee Stadium, I just have them all. I love them. I've saved so many of my credentials, covering the game, covering everything in Yankee Stadium, doing tours. Is a lot of fun, guys, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Now, what I will trade is I want a World Series, guys. So how are we going to do this? Somebody explain this to me.
Well, first we need our players healthy. We need all our players to play. We need the offense to be like yesterday, and we need the pitching to be better.
Yes, I agree. Evan, how about you? Your take?
Yeah, we need Aaron Judge to be himself. We need everyone else to play their role. We need the starting pitching to give us length. We need Aaron Boone to make good bullpen decisions, and of course, stay healthy.
Yep, yeah, 100%. Hey, Just Mix, how you doing? He says Joe needs a ring. Yeah, I do. That would be great. The best I got in '98, we all got these really cool jackets, which I still wear. They gave the media and all that, and that was pretty cool. But hey, it doesn't matter if the Yankees win. It's always in the heart. It never goes away. It never gets old. I can put the videos on all the time and just enjoy, sit back, make believe I don't know what's going to happen, and get excited. So that's the beauty of it. And being a Yankee fan is really it's an honor. It's a treasure because they are just the Yankees. That's it. It's the Yankee brand. It's the Yankee name. Now you want to tarnish it, unfortunately, but you can never forget who the New York Yankees are. And they are Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig and Joe DiMaggio and Mickey Mantle and Whitey Ford. The list goes on and on and on. And then Don Mattingly, Aaron Judge, Derek Jeter. We can just keep going. The list of incredible ball players that came along and the managers. Joe McCarthy was a great, Yogi Berra was just about everything Yankee. Bobby Mercer, the same thing. Synonymous to Yankee in the not the good old days. Thurman Munson, Mr. Captain. There will never be another Thurman Munson that I will ever see. There will never be another Mariano Rivera that we will see. And there will never be, more than likely, anybody breaking Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak. That will never be. The one that made. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I think Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak is one of the unbreakable records.
Yes. No,
56-game hitting streak.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Another thing I don't think will ever be broken. I mean, obviously, not in our lifetimes, is the 27, 28 World Championships.
No, that's ours.
I mean, what, the closest is 9? Or is it 11? I'm not sure. The Cardinals, I think, are the closest, right? I think I saw that yesterday. I don't remember if I saw 11 or 9. I think it's 11. But, I'm just saying that, a Yankee fan it's a privilege. It really is. And because you picked the Yankees, you did a great thing. We respect other teams, but the Yankees are the Yankees. I'm sorry. It's a name that just will go on in infamy and just keep going and going and going and going and going. So, and that's why it breaks my heart when they keep if they're losing, they can't make the playoffs. It's a shame because the networks need the Yankees. They want the Yankees in there. You don't think Fox wants a World Series like the Yankees and the Dodgers again? They'd be humming for that. Do you really think they want, and no disrespect, but do you think they would really want a Milwaukee Brewer, Detroit Tiger World Series? Don't think so. It'd be great for those cities, but not great. The networks will go, oh my God, what happened here? So you need the Yankees. You need them, whether you like them or not. Guys, we have a lot to cover today, so we're gonna go a little bit shorter on the on here because we got a lot of talking and a lot of things to do. I'm sure we're going to be on about 3 hours for the play-by-play. Hey, Felix, how you doing? And then we have a post game, so we have a lot to cover, and it's a beautiful Sunday morning. I want to keep everybody indoors. And go do your shopping, go cook, go do whatever you'd like to with the grandkids, with your kids. And all I ask is come back to us at 2 p.m. for the live play-by-play with Aaron and myself. Evan, I I know you're looking forward to it, and it should be a lot of fun. And I hope everybody joins, and I hope everybody subscribes to the channel. Everybody that's going to be in the chat that doesn't subscribe, come on over, please. We really could use you, and it would mean the world to me and to NY Yankee Mania. Please do that, and please come back at 2. I'll try to answer all of your questions, everyone. You can ask away. It'll be a little bit harder for Evan because he's doing the play-by-play, but in between innings, if you have a question for Evan, we will send it along to him. But during the game, it's a little bit difficult. So just understand it's not that we're not trying to answer your question, but he's concentrating to give you the best play-by-play. So
Fire
guys,
away.
yeah, so that's right. Jonathan, some final thoughts? That would be great.
Well, I think today Will Warren is pitching, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I'm hoping to see a good game out of Will Warren. Have the offense continue to do what they did yesterday, and hope for a win.
Good. Okay. So it's Let's Go Yankees, of course.
Yes.
There you go. All right, Mr.
Yankee channel anyway.
Okay, Mr. Play-by-Play man, shoot it away.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing the play-by-play again today with Joe. And if you guys have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask. I'll do everything I can to answer all of your questions. So looking for that and looking forward to that. But the Yankee game today, we need to see Will Warren have a decent start, and let's get out to a lead again. The past couple of games, we were able to get out to early leads, but we have to maintain that. And overall, the bullpen needs to be good, and the offense, man, Ben Rice he's looking really, really good right now. Joe, you called that home run yesterday from Ben Rice, but let's see them continue to produce offensively, get runners in. They did a better job with that yesterday, and we just need to see a complete team and overall some consistency here with these types of wins.
Before we go, that brought up a good point. So, what are your starts of the game, guys, and how long do you think Warren will go today?
Start of the game today.
I would have to see the lineup first to see who's
okay.
Today I'll go with Judge. I think Judge is getting hot at the right time. I think he'll continue to be impactful this series.
I would like to see Judge get 2 or 3 hits, and I would like to see Warren go 6 innings.
Okay. Richard has a question before we go. I have a question for the 3 of you. What do you think of Pete Rose as a player? Because now it seems like gambling in the major league has become acceptable. I don't think gambling has become acceptable, Richard. People are getting suspended. It's not. You're seeing a lot of commercials because they're making money off of it. But the minute you're gambling, you're out of baseball. Look what happened to Cleveland. Imagine if Cleveland still had those 2 players. They lost their closer because of gambling. So, I don't agree. I do agree that Pete Rose belongs in the Hall of Fame. And I really had a feeling that they were going to wait till he passed away.
I think Pete Rose belonged in the Hall of Fame because he all that gambling stuff came up after he retired and he was a manager. He wasn't playing at the time. So what he did as a player should be distant from what he did after his career, which was the gambling. Although, look, we all know only part of the story. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. Evan, you want to hang an answer there before we end the stream?
Sure. Yeah, Pete Rose. I think definitely what you guys are saying with the gambling. I think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame regardless. He was a great player from everything that I've heard, and definitely if I think that, or if the evidence doesn't come out right away, or if there's no instant consequence for what he did, then if they really can't prove it, then yeah, he should be allowed, because we've seen Barry Bonds and A-Rod, they've been allowed to get away with things like that, so, or steroids, but same thing here. So Pete Rose, yeah, he definitely should be in the Hall of Fame and deserves it.
Right, and I think that's coming. That's coming up. If not this year, coming up definitely next year. And give me just give me a fast final score, guys. What do you think today?
Today,
We'll
who's
go
the starting
7-5 Yankees win.
Who's the starting? Will Warren 7-5. Yeah, I will. I'll go 6-4 Yankees.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Well, I'm gonna go again with I'm going with Mr. Red Hot. I think Rice is going to go either. I think he's going to go deep again. I really do. And also, I think we're going to have a big game by McMahon. I think he's going to break out in a nice way today, and then we can move on to Tampa. Well, actually, George M. Steinbrenner Field. So the Yankees are home away from home. But thank you. Yeah, good, Jonathan.
That Georgia and Steinbrenner Field is still Tampa.
Yep, that's right.
And I've been there once.
I have too. It's great. It's a beautiful park. It's awesome. But with that in mind, everyone, please go enjoy. Don't forget, press the like button on your way out and subscribe to the channel. Let's show some love to Evan for the play-by-play today at 2:00. We will be here. I will put out the lineup as soon as I get it. As soon as we get it, it will be put on NY Yankee Mania. Go if you are home and just hanging out and you didn't hear the Jason Michaels interview, go on NY Yankee Mania, listen to it. I think you'd enjoy it. And he's very honest about his pal Aaron Boone, and he tells the truth. He says that he's got nothing, no ties. So he just says what he feels. So kudos to Jason Michaels, and thank you that he's going to be joining us on Wednesday for commentary. Thank Ken
you, Ken.
Says have fun for the play-by-play. Thank you, Ken. Safe driving. I know you have about a 5.5 hour ride. You and your family enjoy, and hugs to mom and those beautiful grandkids of yours. So you guys take care. Love everyone. God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. And stay healthy, everyone, and enjoy the day. We'll see you at 2 p.m.